back with another video. This is Shead Build Part 7, and we have something very nice for you today, so I hope you're ready to see what I have in store today. Now I know on the last thing with Shead Build Part number 6, you all seen me install the sound bar right here. Right now I'm watching Michael Luzzy. This is a old video from 4 years ago. I don't know if he still does YouTube, but I used to watch him a long time ago when he did videos like these back in 2017 and stuff. So that's who I'm watching. But on Shead Build Part 6, you seen me install this sound bar and the speaker. And the sound bar and the speaker, for the review that I give it, I've installed this a long time ago. Yeah, I forgot when. I think it was in, I gotta go look, but it's been a good little while. And I know y'all probably said, where's the Shead Build? Well, once I installed this, remember I said that that's gonna be the last thing I installed for a while, and that was true. Because it ain't really too much to do in here until later on, in sometime in the future when I start the big construction, which I will get to that in a few. But the soundbar review, for the price of $60, it doesn't sound bad. It's not the best, but then it's not trash either. It sounds about like how a nice little radio would sound, a nice little boombox from Walmart or something. It doesn't sound bad. It's pretty good. It's holding in there. We got the bass down there. Some of the tape fell off there, the sound bar, and all the wires still good. Remember, I'm running it off of Bluetooth because the optical didn't work, so I'm running it off of Bluetooth. But other than that, everything sounds pretty good. Now, let me get into, well, actually, I'm going to save me talking about the future plans to the Shead for the Lit Squad channel. I plan to have everything done by 2040. Now, future Mike, play back this clip when I said I would have everything done to 2040. I would be standing in the same spot. Well, it won't be a spot, but I'll be standing there, and then I'll do this. In the future, in 2040, or whenever it'll be done by 2040, but it might be done before then. I don't know yet, but we'll see. What do we have today? Well, by you see the title and thumbnail, I'm going to be installing these. That's a drill bit. These are door magnets. So I know they look small, but trust me, they're stronger than they look. They do look a little small, but they have a nice little power. So basically, why I'm installing door magnets is because if we go over here to the door and close it, if we close the door, sorry about the noise of the fan, but if we close the door, you see how there's a gap. The door isn't closed all the way. And this becoming to get winter. And it's finna be winter time soon. So we don't want no heat getting out through that gap. So I'm going to install the magnets up here to slam it shut so no heat can escape. And later on, for Shead Build Part 8, I will install a door closer. If you don't know what a door closer is, here's a picture right there. That's what I will be installing in the future for Shead Build Part number 8. So stay tuned. You remember earlier this year when I installed the spray foam, and I'm going to take you guys off of here because I don't really need it yet. But you remember in the future when I installed everything right on the spray foam? Well, some of it is holding up pretty good, as you can see. But on this side, this wasn't right here. I put it there, then we'll get to that in the future. It's a lot of stuff that has happened since the shed, since I installed that. It's a lot of stuff that changed. You probably noticed it, but I'll get to. I didn't film any videos on it because it took a while and it was something small, and I would have plenty of the stuff similar to that later on when I get to demoing those walls and putting, so don't worry, you ain't missed out, coming in the future. But this wasn't here, but this is something I did in the past. I put a new piece of wood. If you don't remember, it used to be a little long piece of wood here, but I got a new tool that I will show you in a few. But it used to be a long piece of wood, but I cut out the old floor and put this new piece of wood here, and it's pretty nice and sturdy. And as I was doing that, some of the spray foam that was right there got cut out, and then some of it, you see those gaps, and then the gap, and yes. So we're gonna be sealing some of those gaps. Now the new tool that I got, it is this right here, a DeWalt multi-tool. So what this is called a DeWalt multi-tool, or some people call it a buzz saw, but you can call it either way. So basically it's a saw, but instead of it spinning, it just vibrates real fast, and you can cut stuff with that blade right here. So it vibrates real fast and the blade cuts stuff. My blade is worn out and I need to get a new one, but this is what it looks like. And when you unlock it, this is what it sounds like. Hold on, that was me locking it. Then when you unlock it, this is what it sounds like. Got a little light, you can see the vibration. So yeah, that I used to put that new piece of floor, that tiny little piece of floor, and the big one right here. And that big one was, it took 2 weeks, not the whole week. It took technically 2 days. I started I come here on Saturday, so I started on one Saturday, did it, and then I got tired. Then I came back the other Saturday and got it put all the way in. So that took technically 2 days, but in my case, 2 Saturdays. And another project that I did, not a very big one, is I installed, that's why we need to seal this. I installed a piece of wood here, it's screwed, and it's screwed on the outside, so that door doesn't open anymore. You can push it as hard as you want, you're not opening it. I did that on purpose because I don't need that door open, and I put this shelf there. And then I installed that down there, and you should know how that works. And that's pretty much it. And then I got this slid out. This is normally in front of this, but it's slid out because we're going to seal that. But that's pretty much everything we're going to be doing today. So with no further ado, let's get into installing the door magnet. And now we're watching CJ So Cool. Huh. All right, everyone. We got some POV action going on. So, off camera, I put this to hold the door in place, and I marked my holes, so now I'm finna drill them. And if you can't hear me over the fan, I'm sorry. I'll probably go with this one. It looks nice. Well, we don't want it too big. Everyone, I'm finna change up some stuff. One, I'm going to put the GoPro on the other thing instead of on my head, because I think you'll see better. And I'm gonna go on and mark my things first, and then I will just be able to open the door. So I'll be back. All right, everyone, I have my 2 holes marked. So now I'm finna drill them. Now that I got them drilled, now I can screw the things themselves up there. All right, got the magnet. Let's drill it up there. I'm going to hand tighten them up here first and then use the drill. Perfect. Perfect. All nice and mounted. That ain't coming down nowhere. Boom. Straight to the other one. Perfect. Now they're both up here nice and tight. This one isn't going nowhere and this one isn't going nowhere. They're both not going nowhere. Perfect. Now I will see how I'm going to mount the part that's going to hit the door and I'll be back. Alright everyone. Now I drilled the holes already because it's in the sun and I don't want the camera to overheat, so now I just got to get the drill and put them up there. Let's drop the screw. Don't want to do that. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. Well, it's in the right spot, just got to turn it. I screwed it in the wrong spot and had it turned the wrong way. But at the same time, it was technically the right spot too. Because all I had to do was just turn it. And then it got in the right spot. Here's the other one. I was finna do that one the same way. Boom. Now the last screw, and that's it. Then we'll close that door and see what it's like. Perfect. Now let's close this. Now let's close this door and see what it's like. This is my ladder. You may be wondering, why did you say That's because this GoPro clip that I used, the GoPro on the stuff, I had accidentally had it too close to my shirt and I had let go of it and it had pinched my chest. But I'm fine now. So now we got to move this buggy out the way. And now if everything's good, I should close this and it should snap in. Now if everything's good, I should be able to close this door. And those two magnets will snap it into these two magnets right here. Perfect. Look at that. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Obviously it's not snapped down there, but at least the top's good. So this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Open it. Open it. It's a little hard, but they closing it. Boom. There's some strong magnets. And if I want to, I could get two more to go down here, but I don't think that's going to close even because, but that's not that big of a deal. That's just a little tiny gap. Plus it's that hole over there anyway, so it's not going to make a difference. So, but that's still a good thing that it works, just like how I wanted. Now I'm going to put the GoPro on top of my head after I let it cool off for a few, and then I'll get to resealing the gaps in the walls. So I'll be back. Yeah. Alright everyone, that's the end of today's shed build renovation. I hope you enjoyed it. We did a lot. We put our magnets, sealed some of those gaps, sealed that gap, and that was pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next shed build, which will probably be the door closing. But that's it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.